Hello, grade 5 students. I hope that you're all doing good. So, semester 1 is over and it's exam time. In this lecture, you'll find everything you need to know about topics and lessons covered in the exam. We'll be talking about what plants need to grow, about the food making process that happens in green plants, which is photosynthesis, about plant respiration, and animals' food diet. So, what do plants need to grow? For a complete growth, plants need four different things. They take in carbon dioxide from the air through tiny pores found in the underside of leaves called stomata. They absorb water from the soil with their roots, and they also use their roots to absorb minerals from the soil. Plants also need sunlight energy, and it's the chlorophyll, the green pigment found in the leaves, that catches sunlight energy. So plants need four different things: sunlight energy, carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, and minerals from the soil. For the food making process, plants use three different things. They use the carbon dioxide that they took in those tomatoes. They use the water that they absorbed by their roots. And they use the sunlight energy to combine carbon dioxide and water and form glucose, which is their food, and release oxygen. This process is called photosynthesis. It's when carbon dioxide is combined with water in the presence of sunlight energy to produce plants' food, which is a kind of sugar called glucose, and release oxygen. Photosynthesis needs or requires the presence of sunlight energy, so this process stops at night. Respiration is another process that happens in green plants. During photosynthesis, as we said, plants absorb water from the soil, take in carbon dioxide from the air through stomata, and they use the sunlight energy to form their food, which is a kind of sugar, and release oxygen. During respiration, plants breathe in oxygen. This oxygen is used with the sugar to produce the ATP energy needed by the plant to perform different activities, to grow taller, to make fruits, to absorb water. So this is a very important kind of energy that helps plant to grow and live in a healthy way. So by photosynthesis, plants use sunlight energy to make their food. Photosynthesis happens during the day only, while respiration happens day and night. Photosynthesis, as I said, needs sunlight energy. By respiration, plants produce energy. So the first process absorbs energy, the second process releases energy. By photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide, CO2, while they release CO2 during respiration. During photosynthesis, they release oxygen to the outside and they take it in during respiration. Let's start talking about animals' food diet. So, plants or green plants are producers. They produce their own food. What about animals? Animals are consumers. They are not producers. They cannot do like plants do and collect different ingredients from the nature to produce their food. So they consume it, they eat it. And according to their food diet, animals are classified into three different types: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivorous animals feed on plants only, while carnivorous animals consume animals only. Omnivorous animals are organisms that feed on both plants and animals. Herbivorous animals are further classified into 5 classes. Herbivores that feed on leaves, frugivores feed on fruits, nectarivores on nectar, granivores consume seeds, sapsuckers suck the sweet juice made by plants called sap. Carnivorous animals are also classified into 5 different classes: carnivores, insectivores, piscivores, scavengers, and bloodsuckers. Carnivores hunt other animals and feed on their meat. Insectivorous animals feed on insects. Piscivorous animals feed on fish. Scavengers eat cadavers or animals killed by other animals. Bloodsuckers suck blood. Organisms aren't all consumers. Some of them are consumers, some others producers, and we have the third type, which are the decomposers. Animals and people are consumers. Green plants are producers. Tiny organisms such as bacteria, earthworms, fungi, and termites are called decomposers, and they are nature cleaners since they break down and decompose dead bodies into minerals. And that's it. This is all what you need to know about these lessons, and these lessons are required for the exam. Photosynthesis is the food making process that happens in green plants. When plants go through photosynthesis, they need sunlight energy, they need carbon dioxide, and they need water. The plant uses the energy from the sun to combine water and carbon dioxide and produce sugar and oxygen. By photosynthesis or by respiration, during respiration, plants use the sugar made by photosynthesis to make ATP energy. Respiration and photosynthesis are opposite processes since, as I showed before, photosynthesis take in carbon dioxide while respiration take out carbon dioxide. Photosynthesis take out oxygen while respiration take in oxygen. Don't forget that photosynthesis happens during the night only while respiration happens day and night. Here is the equation of the respiration process. The photosynthesis process and the respiration process have opposite equations. As you can see, during photosynthesis, we use carbon dioxide. During respiration, we release carbon dioxide. During photosynthesis, we release oxygen, while during respiration, we use oxygen. During photosynthesis, sugar is made, is a product, while during respiration, it's an ingredient. It's used by respiration. Photosynthesis needs energy to be done, while respiration releases energy. Decomposers are organisms that break down dead bodies into minerals, so they turn back minerals to the soil. Consumers or heterotrophs feed on other organisms. They eat other organisms. According to their food diet, consumers are classified into 3 groups, like I said: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores are animals that feed on plants only, and they are classified into 5 classes: herbivores leaves, frugivores fruits, nectarivores nectar, granivores seeds, sapsuckers sap. Carnivorous animals feed on animals only. They are also classified into 5 groups: carnivores hunt their prey, insectivores insects, piscivores fish, bloodsuckers blood, scavengers cadavers or dead animals. Omnivorous animals feed on both plants and animals. And that's it. If you still have any questions about any of these lessons, please don't please ask me and send me private messages. I will be glad to answer all of your questions. Good luck in your exams.